Two lovers, one gang, a trail of robberies, high-speed getaways, and a dramatic ending that would make Hollywood jealous. This is the real story of Bonnie and Clyde, the most infamous outlaw couple in American history. Were they cold-blooded criminals or just lovers on the run? Let's find out. Before they became outlaws, Bonnie and Clyde were just two young dreamers growing up in tough times. Bonnie Parker loved poetry and dreamed of being famous. Clyde Barrow wanted excitement but ended up in a life of crime. When they met in Texas in 1930, it was love at first sight, but also the start of something dangerous. In 1932, Clyde was released from prison, and Bonnie was waiting for him. They hit the road, forming the Barrow Gang and robbing small stores, banks, and gas stations. But they weren't just criminals. They became legends, leaving behind notes, photos, and even poetry that made them famous. For 2 years, Bonnie and Clyde stayed one step ahead of the law. Clyde was an expert driver, weaving through police roadblocks and vanishing into the night. Some people saw them as rebellious heroes, fighting against a broken system during the Great Depression. But in reality, they were living on borrowed time. Things took a dark turn in 1934 when Bonnie and Clyde killed 2 Texas police officers. The public, who once saw them as rebellious lovers, now wanted them caught. The law wasn't messing around anymore. They put together a special force, led by a former Texas Ranger, to hunt them down. On the morning of May 23, 1934, Bonnie and Clyde were driving down a quiet road in Louisiana, unaware that a trap had been set. Lawmen were hiding in the bushes, waiting. And then, bang, a rain of bullets ripped through their car. Over 100 shots were fired. Bonnie and Clyde didn't even have time to draw their guns. Just like that, their story ended. Even though they were outlaws, Bonnie and Clyde became legends. Their story inspired movies, songs, and books, turning them into icons of rebellion. But were they cold-blooded killers or victims of their time? That's up to history to decide. One thing's for sure, they'll never be forgotten. So, what do you think about Bonnie and Clyde? Were they ruthless criminals or misunderstood lovers on the run? Let me know in the comments. And if you love stories about history's most infamous outlaws, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.